My name is Pony, and welcome to the Roundup. In this episode, we're going to be doing a review on the Tiger P, or since 4.5 has come out and decided to rename this thing to what is called the Tiger OP. I'll give you a minute to look at the stats here, but just so you know, a couple of things that 4.5 has done is, first of all, it increased the hull armor on the cheeks from 80 to 200 millimeters. It increased the mantlet armor from 0 to 135 millimeters. The reload time has been reduced from 7.9 to 5.56 seconds. The traverse has gone up 6 degrees a second, and the track traverse has gone up 1 degree per second. They also buffed the engine power by 50 horsepower. All this put together makes this tank one of the meanest Tier 7 heavies in the game. It has some of the highest DPM for any tank in Tier 7, as well as some of the thickest frontal armor of any tank in Tier 7. This tank is just an absolute monster, and we'll see some of this in gameplay here in just a few seconds, but I can't continue to go on and tell you about how much fun I had in this tank playing it now, where earlier it was such a pain to play, the reload time and doing almost no damage, to now just pumping out the 220 every 5 seconds. It was great. So I started off with this tank realizing about how strong it was actually going to be. I wanted to take it out and test it. I decided to take this Tiger P, become very aggressive with it because I saw that I was in a Tier 6, Tier 7 match. And I figured I would just go the heavy way and see what I could find. So here I am going the heavy way. I'm going to be looking out for anything, and notice there's no tank destroyers hiding out there or anything like that, so I'm just going to take it around and see what I can spot. So far, the only thing spotted is a scout hanging out in the little medium patch, and I keep pushing and push and push. Almost to a YOLO, but I still have people behind me, and look, it's at KV2. So I go ahead and get some spotting damage on that. I also spotted their KV1S. Time to put the gun to work now. Drive up the hill, and let's start pumping the 220 in. Boom. You notice my reload. Because I equipped it, it's down to 4.9, so I'm doing 220 every 4.9 seconds. Just massive amounts of damage. There's 700 damage. And now I can go take a look at the mediums, see where they're hanging out. And you'll see, we're too even at this point, so I'm going to try to spot and see. I figure there's probably going to be somebody hanging out spotting near the cap, or at least overlooking the cap. I know that there's at least 2 mediums up there, so I'm going to go ahead and use my cover to advantage. Pop out, and there's one. Boom. Back off. Oh, look, frontal armor at work. Now I'm going to show you some of the real strengths of this tank here in Naval Frontier. The first 2 minutes were spent pretty much camping by our team, so I fast forwarded to this part so you could see some of the strengths here of this Tiger P. Look at that reload. Boom. T-29 is down. Now at this point I realize we're a man down, and the other team is pushing the other side of the map, so I decided to turn and take a look and see if there's anything I can poke out while the guy I'm playing with over there, my TD, is backing off the map. The SP1 jumps out first. I take a shot into him. He bounces. Look at that reload. Another shot. Boom. He's going to try to run away, but I'm going to have the opportunity to get him. I'm already reloaded. And 3, 2, 1. Boom. Another man down. We're all even up at this point. So I decided to go back and take another look to see if there's anything hanging around that I might be able to get a shot in. And lo and behold, it's a medium. And boom. This thing does have some pretty good pen values. Regular AP pen is 203. APCR is 237. So better than average, better than average. You'll see I'm peeking out because I know there's a couple TDs up there. I just got spotted, so I know they're coming. What I'm going to do is wait for a second to see if he's going to turn the corner, and I don't think he's going to, so I'm going to turn around and decide to make my way up the hill. Now, I haven't seen the KV2 here in a little bit, so I'm guessing that he's going to be trying to come down and hit me in the butt. And it looks like my guess was correct. Boom. Now he hits me, but he tried to HE me, and he couldn't pen my frontal armor. In the meantime, I'm just going to out DPM him to death. Now we're down one man, and I'm in a little bit of a pickle, but I decided to hang with this KV2 because I don't want him getting my side and putting one into me. I'm able to take him down and take a look, and look, it's the medium. Still have enough health to go ahead and turn back. And boom, I bounce. So all that, my team's able to finish him off, and I am able to live. That was a 3v1. Needless to say, after seeing that victory, I was pretty excited with myself. I did 4 kills, 2600 damage, not too shabby there. So I decided I'm going to be really aggressive on this map. It's a tier 8 match. I push up way ahead on this one, and first thing I do is see an IS-5. And just getting hammered from every side, so I back off. Get myself into an angled position. I'm going to let him try to poke around and hit me, and while he's doing that, I'm going to try to hit him a few times. Now you can see me start to angle, so I can side scrape on this IS-5. Boom, I hit him. He does 400 to me, except he didn't pen. I bounce, and I'm ready to go again. Now I'm going to take my time because it would be absolute suicide to go after that. But once again, 200, and I'm back in. Now you can see I'm APCR at this point because those things have a lot of armor compared to what I'm shooting. Now he's going to try to hit me again. Another bounce. My reload's so fast that I could out DPM him any day of the week. And in my opinion, this is where this tank can really shine. I mean, I'm here in a tier 8 match, toe-to-toe with this IS-5. He has yet to do any kind of damage to me in the last minute or two. Yet I'm about to do about 1,000 damage to him, just frustrating him to death. Of course, there's a nice miss. But I'm right back in it. He hits, tracks me, does no damage. Can't hurt me at all right now. And I'm ready to go again. Now the only thing I need to worry about is this guy here on the left. Just want to make sure he doesn't get behind me. And I'm waiting for him to see what he does. He's going to back off, and now they're going to try to push me. So I have a Jagdtiger coming up. I'm going to try to track him, and I hit his track, but it doesn't track him. He hits me. I'm going to hit him low. I mean, the reload is so fast on this. I'm out DPMing this Jagdtiger. Try to track him again. He bounces again. He's dead. Now the AMX. AMX puts one in me. HE, but he's dead. Lastly is this IS-5. All I need to do is have a little bit of fun, poke in, get a little bit more damage. And boom, that would have been a nice spot for me to shoot AP instead of the APCR, but oh well. So here I am in Yamato Harbor, once again running the Tiger P. I'm going to take this thing and go the heavy route. I decided I'm going to play very aggressive on this because I have yet to see where this thing is going to be weak if I don't play aggressive. So I'm going to push on up ahead here. Also with the meta of this map, I'm guessing since they have 3 light tanks and we have 4 heavy tanks, that I'm going to take a chance and I'm going to kind of expect them to go the other direction. So here I go pushing on ahead, and as you can see on the left here, I spot a Lupus. I put one shot into him and track him. He bounces me. There's an AMX. I go ahead and put a shot into the AMX. A little bit of a bind here, put another one into the AMX, but I'm not in too bad a shape yet. Now the Lupus has recently also been buffed, Boom, put another one to the Lupus. So you gotta watch out for them. He actually connected for 476 on that. Now I'm 2 shots into the Lupus. Let's make it a third one. He's gonna shoot and bounce, and we'll finish him off. A little bit of luck, a whole lot of DPM. Now I see that they're behind me, but I decided this time I'd rather push forward, take a look at the other 2 big guns in this match. So I'm pushing ahead on the SU-100Y. As you can see, he's not looking at me, so he gets 200. And now I look at the KV-2. KV-2 just fired, which means I have all day to fire into him. There's one. And have a nice day, sir. You're dead. Now I decide I want to take a look at the people who are behind me. So I back it up. This thing still is a little bit slow turning, even though it's been moved a little bit up. But I can find the medium, or the light tank, and he's done. 3 down, 2 to go. So, KV-1S is left, as well as one of the light tanks. I saw the light tank running around in circles, so I'm going to leave him alone for now, and we'll focus on the KV-1S. As I approach the KV-1S, I see that he is not looking at me. And he just fired. He's dead. Which leaves one more tank at this point. I'm going to try to get into position in hopes of getting a shot off onto him. He killed our guy. But no big deal, we still have 5. I aim in, take a look, and bounce. So we're going to speed this up a little bit just because it's not fun watching a tank go in circles. So here I go. I can find him. Oh, look, there he is. And boom. And we're going to speed it up one more time. I don't understand why these guys do what they do running around the track like this. It's like not NASCAR, but whatever. It's all good. So he's a predictable pattern. I'm going to guess he's coming up. And he decides to go on the boat. Not the smartest move, but an easy kill for me. So I'm going to show one more game in this review, and the reason I decided to show this one was because it was one in which I wasn't super aggressive in the match. You'll see just from the looks of it. First of all, my team decides that they're not going to do much of anything, and secondly, I noticed this medium popping out real fast. This is my first hint that their whole team might be pushing up on us pretty hard. So I decided to sit back just a little bit, let my gun do the work, and pop up and I see another TD. So at this point I'm going to go ahead and use my cover and see if I can find anything else. And lo and behold, there's their team. So I'm going to get into a very defensive kind of position. I'm going to sit behind this rock, take in shots. Now these guns right here are some of their biggest guns on their team. I got to make sure that they do not pen me or else I will die quickly. So I'm just playing a little peekaboo. Meanwhile, we go a man up and back to even. I see the SU. I'm going to try to get him. I'm going to try to get this KV-2. Just kind of pump as much damage as I can because they're not going to face me. Now my whole left side is open. I can't see anything. Nobody went that way, so I'm going to be taking hits. And you'll see it was 3 in a row. So I know it was a autoloader. So I got to get into a spot where I can take cover. There's 1, 2, and 3. Now because we're still a man up, I don't have to be too aggressive with these guys. And I'm sitting in a really nice spot that I don't have to worry about it. But if you can see them, they're also in a very defensible position. Now look at what our team is doing. They decide they want to push up and expose themselves. This usually ends poorly for our team. We'll pop out. I know the KV or the IS just fired, so I got a little bit of time to put 1 or 2 into him. Bounce. Now we're even. So it's funny, you're going to see somebody say, oh, nobody go chase at this point. And what happens? Our guy goes down, and the SU-100Y decides it would be a good idea to just dive right in. He gets one shot in, and he's dead. But as a bonus, I get to use him as a meat shield and destroy the IS. So it's just me and this AMX left. I put a shot into him, and we're going to fast forward just a little bit because, again, he's going to decide to start running around the map. So that's my review of the Tiger P, or as I like to call it, the Tiger OP. If you haven't had the opportunity to play this thing since the 4.5 buff, do yourself a favor, get it, play it. It's a lot of fun. Also, do me a favor. Like me, subscribe to me, tell your friends about me. I'll be putting out more videos like this one in due time. Till then, happy hunting, and we'll see you on the battlefield.